it's gonna be a bit more compared to the Xiao Tiao. You need to set this up more compared to the you just pop the ult and everything's good. But here, they're all divers. A Xiao Tiao could have been good here in this against this, but they have a board master, and I believe they can make things work. Drill, it's gonna be all on you, and I'm very expectant of what they're gonna be doing. This is game number 5. It's a 2-2. Whoever gets the advantage gets the lead here in this series.
I kind of want to give the nickname of the caveman draft to Nongshim here, because they are very one-dimensional, right? And when the team fights are happening, they just want to run at you. They just want to brawl, they want to fight, and they don't want to think about, you know, I mean, yeah, Siri and Illusion to a degree have some sort of range, but they just want to, again, just get in your face and just go at it.
Yeah, and as we said, right, an easier composition to pull off is honestly almost always better, because in the chaos, you will be able to pull it off easily. And when you have a full dive comp, it's easy to just take out the backline whenever you need to. And I believe even a Chicha, a Forge Maiden, is also a diver because of her ult.
Yes, agreed. And this is, it's completely on brand, right? Where they just want to, again, just run at you. But for me, it's about Jurl, Tufts. Like, those are the guys, like, if the fights are happening, how do they kind of mitigate? How do they crowd control the action?
Oh, that's going to be hard. TionX didn't have the ultimate right there. That's why he was bullied out of the way by Haku and the squad. And this is what's great whenever you have a very dive-heavy team. They can all follow through if ever somebody engages.
Yeah, and actually a little bit of a level advantage already. Rattel taking a decent amount of the top lane, but they need to do a little bit of a lane swap as they've kind of left Rattel on an island.
Yeah, Tufts alone here. Knockup's going to be coming in. Not enough damage from the team, even using the Sprightling Troop just to bolster a bit of their HP. He's going to be going in, tried to go for that finish, but Siri wasn't successful.
That was the perfect way of just being able to deal with the tower aggro as much as possible. Just stepping out when he needed to, going in, putting a little bit of pressure on the Tufts, getting that snipe shot, but not even taking the shot. And the last tower shot was just enough to kill the last minion. That was actually really well played by Siri if we look at that from like a textbook standpoint.
Yeah, no, also in this game, right, it's a very hard matchup for Tufts because Rattel could just tank up a lot of the towers here. Compared to the Chicha versus Dharma matchup, it's way easier for Rattel to survive compared to Tufts. That's why he's having a hard time right here on the bot lane.
Yeah, he is definitely not having the greatest of times, but it's the lane swaps, right? You're going to get outranged at times. And, you know, Dharma wasn't the lane swaps, right? You're going to get outranged at times. And, you know, Dharma wasn't going to have the best of lanes against a Byron, who just kind of dominates the Clash lane by himself, usually. But this gives, you know, CC a bit of an edge here.
Yeah, CC, even fighting back here is going to be hard. They still do have a lot of people right here on the top side, taking liberties just to move forward. But this is still okay, right? Both of our teams are on an okay spot.
Yeah. I mean, until somebody makes that mistake, like who flinches first? You're kind of seeing a little bit of rotations in the top lane because they want to prioritize CC as much as possible. That is definitely the win condition that you want. But they're going in the top lane.
Illusion also got the... Illusion has been hitting all those Kacho Sens on the right timing too, so they still got some steals out of TionX here. That's why he's having a hard time getting gap on the gold department because of it. 10 seconds, have the objectives coming in, and the teams are still busy on the top side.
Mai is one of Illusion's best heroes. Come Ultimate Battle, this is a hero that they like to pick as much as possible for Illusion. He is very comfortable on that, and he's able to kind of make some sort of plays that other Mais might not make.
Great zone. Haku a bit too late here. And good positioning coming in from DMT. They started it off because they knew that Namu is not in a position to contest the objective, or at least body block it for the team, which is why DMT just went in for the call.
Yeah, it was a free one, essentially. I mean, just because the spacing of where Nongshim were. And now Tufts all by himself. Haku's there as well. He's going to spot out the rest of them.
Yeah, that's going to be a free tower, right? Because nobody was here. Rattel also teleported in. That's all of their members right down towards the position here. And they are just pushing their luck too because they're still going for the push. They have the board in. Rattel is tanking up a lot of damage and it's still okay. He's going to survive that. Not a lot of damage from DMT's side.
I mean, he's got the force field suppression. He's tanky. He ate a truth, but the rest of them weren't really in position to kind of follow up on the Tufts control. So he does get away, but it's still a moment where you're kind of thinking, Rattel, where is he going to be come these big team fights? Is he going to be that frontliner again to kind of deal with this? Because he can tank up quite a bit.
Yeah, he's just tanking up a lot of damage, and it's so hard for Dominator to do anything if CC is not there. I do believe that CC is the only damage source that the only reliable damage source that they have here, and they need him if they want to fight.
Agreed. I mean, TNX will eventually get there, but CC is definitely the guy, right? So they need to be careful of ensuring that CC gets that farm, and that's why they went for that lane swap.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Haku was in position to go for the back line, and they got the knockup right here on CC. CC's gonna fall. They are on board, but they're trapped here with them, and not the other way around. And Nongshim are just gonna go back, take their wins. But Namu might be the target. TNX going in for the dive. He's gonna go for the kill, but he's gonna get killed himself. Rattel goes in for the flash, but it's still gonna go forward for the side of Nongshim RedForce because they got a tower here on the mid lane and the top side. They're still gonna go for the chase down so that DMT is not gonna take anything here just for a reaction.
Oh, TNX got completely baited.
Wow.
Yeah, he got Namu, but it was a situation where Haku Illusion Siri, they're like, okay, how dare you go kill one of my brothers, right? We'll turn this around. We have the speed and we have the damage to deal with TNX. And he's like, oh crap, actually they're very mobile. They're in my face. I have zero answers. Not a good trade for Dominator, and they are behind by about 3K already.
Yeah, he used two of his dashes that time, so that's why he wasn't able to get away anymore. That, just for a blood spill, was not good enough. 4K gold lead for the side of Nongshim RedForce because they got 2 towers and 3 kills out of that. That's a big win for them now. Gonna be looking for Rattel, the tankiest member. Just gets away with this a lot.
But this happens. I mean, the junglers, it's like feast or famine with some of them, right? In the sense that they will always try to be aggressive. You want that, right? Especially when you're looking for a jungler. You cannot have a passive jungler, right? But you need to kind of tone down the aggressiveness to the right moment, right? And I think that, you know, if you want to be great, this is like that big difference between an A tier and an S tier jungler.
Yeah. They have to make work with what they have for the side of DMT. They have to really hit all their strides here if ever they try to go for the engage because they have a good team fight composition. But if team fights aren't happening, it's gonna be hard. Siri gonna be the target. Fruit on the wall, tanking up the damage from Tufts. You have the board right here. The Raging Sea hits 3 people. That slows them down a bit. And now DMT needs to disengage. They have to withdraw from this fight.
Oh, Namu. I forgive you for the Raging Sea you missed earlier in this game because that was sick. You set it up for 3, getting onto Tufts. That was the perfect one, and that was the perfect play. They've been wanting these types of stuns, and Namu has really stepped up. You saw it in the last game with Zhangfei, and now you're going to see it with the Lapu Lapu. Namu is really starting to hit his stride and finding the right time to get those amazing ults off at the right time.
This is it, Nongshim RedForce are looking really good right now, especially with the lineup. This is what the strength of their coach. Their coach really loves these types of lineups, and he's working this way towards a team. And they are just moving around in circles around DMT.
The movement has been great. That's been the biggest piece, right? They've always gotten the numbers advantage. They're, you know, grouped up at the right time. When somebody gets jumped, they have the reinforcements on the way at the right time as well. This is, again, a team that was struggling in the groups, but man, did they take their licks. They learned their lessons, and now they're almost potentially taking down Dominator. If they were to win this game, I mean, putting them at match point, that would be absolutely massive and a huge upset.
Big upset right here if ever they lose this. Nongshim RedForce still keeping their, or at least DMT still keeping their composure, still looking for their moment here. I think this might be the moment. TNX missed the dash a bit. Nongshim RedForce. Oh, what a timing coming in from Siri. Was able to deny Tufts. And that's a punishment coming in from their side. Though Nongshim RedForce are going to go win. L was able to dash and flash away. But what a reaction from Siri.
You gotta check the hitbox on that one because the board was set up and that's what Tufts was looking for him to be locked into the board so that he could go with the truth, but he just barely got out. If we were to slow that one down to see how close Siri was to getting locked down, and because of that, he wasn't able to get on top of Siri to get that stun and the kill, Tufts pays with his life.
The stun also from Siri, the hold was too perfect. He knocked Tufts back so that he doesn't get hit through a wall. Oh man, that is so smart. And now this is gonna be scary because they lost Tufts during that fight. They lost the flash, which is one of the biggest keys for them to win this team fights. This is not gonna go good. They have to go for a very risky play when they try to go NT on X, trying to defend Nongshim RedForce. The only good thing about this for DMT is that Nongshim's wave clear is not that good.
Actually, okay, going back onto this Marshall Matthews thing, the Eminem of the Dharma pick, I feel like without the flash, he is literally just a rapper. He's just out there to send you the truth, but he's not able to make a real impact like he should, right?
Yeah, he was spinning his bars there with his fists, right? That was what he was trying to do. but man, he wasn't able to get the mic first before he spit his bars.
I mean, now when you got
needs
the
a
flash,
good setup,
you have the
right?
opportunity. Yeah, yes, of course. Of course. He can't do anything without it. He needs the location. He needs the mic, the speaker, everything, right? But now, once he's got the flash, he's back to normal. He is the Eminem that we know and expect from Tufts here with that Dharma.
Team has destroyed a tower.
Okay, there you go. At least he has a flash now. He has his mic ready. He's just gonna be going for a good setup, maybe a good beat also. There you go. Beat comes in. There was nobody to duel with him.
I mean, he went all in on Zanamu. We threw out the truth, and Namu was just like, okay, all right, I'll take that one. Didn't even use his own Raging C. He was able to out-tank that, and Tufts is like, this is a guy. Ooh, I cannot. I need to do more than just spit bars at him.
Yeah, I mean, I think DMT, everything has been breaking down here. The communications, they need to bolster it effectively. Tufts has an opportunity here, waiting for the right timing. They can still wave there, which is a good thing, but a Shadow Vanguard is going to come in.
Yeah, and the bottom lane, that's the big one, right? I mean, they're still kind of sticking around. They're not giving too much space for DMT to come out of their base, but they just really want to take this bottom T3, if anything.
Yeah, Tufts, really scary. He has that potential. Raging Sea has been used, gets the slow, and now they are just going to be backing off. Free tower for the side of Nongshim. And they're slowly making a barrier in front. What a great position from Namu so that nobody from DMT could move forward. 2 towers are going to be down, and they're still looking for the third right on top, but they're still going to be respecting DMT here and just going to back off for a bit.
Oh, great siege there by Nongshim, and not really losing anything at this point. I mean, yeah, you have the Raging Sea, it's right back up, and they got exactly what they wanted, which is 2 T3s, and the way that they did it was largely untouched. Very well played by Nongshim here.
Man, it's gonna be hard. You have to go in. Tufts needs to make a call here to just find the back line. Siri could be a juicy target, but Siri is also very tanky, which is why they're kind of hesitating.
Struggling at this point, right? I mean, TNX hasn't even gotten the right farm. He's not even level 15 at this point. Hasn't been able to find illusion. On the Mai, you do fall off, right? You become a little on the squishier side, but they're not at that point yet. Dominator just looking to hold off just a little bit longer to give TNX and CC the space and time to really turn it off in that late.
Got a Tyrant, they got a position here from Tufts. So they're forcing a fight on the top side because they know that there might be a fight right there. Oh no, Rattel just knows his number. And oh man, they can't even find that pickoff that they're looking for.
Can't find anything. I mean, the way that Dominator, they're playing, this is a losing game. I mean, obviously they're waiting for Nongshim to make that mistake. But right now, the way that Nongshim are positioning, very good.
Yeah, with a 10k gold lead too, they're just going to be confident to move forward. Accelerating the game, going for the finish. And Nongshim RedForce are still not done. Going for the board, they got the hit on 2. But they can't even move forward to go for the fight. Tufts needs to make a call, but TMT trying to go for the poke. Everybody's still very healthy, and they're waiting for the next wave.
Waiting for the next wave, but the super elite minions are going to eventually just arrive. Haku needs just almost takes down TNX off the ledge. Woof.
Yeah, TNX half HP. They're looking for the timing here. Raging Sea's gonna hit 2 on the back line, but on the back themselves, they look for one, they got one. Illusion is gonna fall, but that tank inside the box coming from L is just gonna stop everything on track, but they're getting the damage in from their side, and they can finish the crystal. They finish the wave, but Haku taking a lot of damage, but it doesn't matter. Nongshim RedForce takes the lead.
They've got match point, Nongshim. I don't know if anyone had this on their bingo card, especially the